welcome to Monday's episode of me streaming stuff. Taking another break from Rainy Woods and The Good Life, at least for a moment, to play some stuff I found on itch.io. See if it's any good. We're going to start out by going to visit a... Hang on. Windows keeps protecting my PC from these itch.io games. Run anyway. Oh, and right into it. Okay, hang on. What I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by myself is that we're going to start out... That didn't work. Let's try that again. Hello? Huh. Well, this is very dramatic. Just a moment here. I also appear to have disappeared. I was never there. I forgot to load my VTuber model. My, ViadoTube model. Hang on. Alright. Wow, this is Peen gameplay, I tell you what. Okay, so if I right click here, close it, there we go, so that's that. Wow. I knew things were going a little weird. There I am. Now, let's see if I can get this to work without breaking. Okay, do not... No. Alright. You do not need to be showing my desktop. Thank you. Wow, this is all kinds of broken. We'll just move that over there. You didn't see anything. Now, can I game capture it? Or will it not work? Yes, okay, I can game capture it. For some reason I had it in Windows Capture. Alright. So, and move that there. There we go. Close enough. Right, folks? Close enough. And now I will pause my Spotify. There we go. Now, what I was trying to say earlier is that we are in... Hang on. I get that out of there. There we go. We're visiting Eek 3. This is very obnoxiously... Alright, so interesting. I have... mouse look. Okay. Weird. So the controls are enabled for the joystick for moving, but not for... I don't know. Anyway, this is what was once E3. Here, let me read you the description of Eek 3. We'll pretend that I was all prepared. This is Eek 3 2020 virtual show floor. After they demolished the mall, the old dirt patch on the edge of town stayed untended for coming up to 2 years, until tonight. On the way back from a late night walk, you passed by the familiar vacant spot only to find that it was vacant no longer. A cubic monolith of glass and steel stretching heavenward stood where that morning there had been nothing. From within, bright lights, electric sounds, bit-crushed music, and the very faint echo of shrieks and moans. It's late already. Looks like you'll be coming home a little later still. So yes, we are visiting Eek 3. Oh, hello there, sir. E. Welcome. Person of flesh and blood, exciting. Take a look around, there is a lot to see. Oh yeah, we are having some hardware issues. Let me know if anyone snuck a power tool in. Oh, okay. Like that guy. Well, I don't know if he snuck a power tool in. I was hired to guard E3 with my life. I don't think one sword is going to cut it. Oh, he has a sword, not a power tool. Okay. The wheel of... something. Welcome to the Wheel of Fathom. Just give it a spin and talk to me after. You know, nobody is really lining up for this thing. I guess just spin it as much as you want. Alright. Spin the wheel, make the deal. We have got... Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh. We got... Uh-oh. Did I die? Oh, no. I got a free something. Oh, you landed on a free compliment. Well, here goes nothing. Your head is looking mighty big today. Well, thank you. Let's spin it again. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Uh-oh. Easy. Easy. Another free compliment? Oh. Oh, you landed on free compliment. Well, here goes nothing. You're alive! Lucky you! Thanks. Let's see what else is going on. Ooh. Only cool kids drink cool kids juice. It's true. Start your hella day the right way with broken glass, only $6.66. It's a great source of pain and suffering. Scully Crunch. Nice. Oh, what's this? Oh, I can't interact with it. Okay. That's too bad. Well, it looks like there's a lot to see, but not that much to... Oh, hello. You know, I've traveled to impossible places. I've beheld the diamond spires of flying cities and seen kingdoms ruled by the dead. But this place fucking rules! Nice. It would probably rule more if I could do anything, but... Oops. Oh no, something fell down. Agony of a dying mind. Oh, hello. You look like a normal flesh and blood person. I couldn't find a chair. There. Ooh, the real hearse from Coffin Mall. Nice. That's pretty cool. Meaningless. Oh, what's this? A loading screen. You know, somehow I thought Eek 3 would be more populated. Start Survey 2. Well, hello, sir. The need for eyes is unquenchable hunger. Oh, alright. Photogeist. That's kind of a catchy tune. First Land. Porpoise. Well, these are a bit less exciting. Disaster Engine. Yeah. Oh. Oh. I could talk to them for a second. Hang on. There we go. I came here looking for that demo disc. I'd honestly give my left eye for a copy. That would probably make more sense if I was looking at them from the front. Nope. No. Hey, it's a booth babe. I haven't slept in days. I was hoping this place would exhaust me. We bought a cassette that would help me sleep. Unfortunately, I have nothing to play it with. Hey, buddy. I can tell by your face that you're broke. Okay, here's the deal. Give me something to make sushi out of. After that, you can have whatever you want. Alright, so I need to find him a fish. I imagine. Oh dear, sir, are you okay? He's dead. Oh, I guess not then.
Ma'am, excuse me, who did you kill?
Hello? Alright. Oops. Okay, well, let's see what's up here. Okay. Nothing I can do there. Alright. Oh, where am I? Okay, there. Is there anything up here? Lots more uninteractable exhibits. Sauna 2000. Good day, sir. God, I'm starving. Let me know if you find some grub to eat. Mummy sandbox, eh? Alright. Okay, so traditional shift to sprint, okay. Oops. Atom Betula. Lovely hell place. Oh, lovely that sounds.
Shut.
Oop. Let's see what's in the next room. Good day, sir. Behold, me! Alright, you've been beheld. Paranoia hell.
129720.
I came here for a case. Let me know if you see a suspicious doll.
Since the last manifestation.
Alright.
Reading unprecedented.
I've seen lots of other suspicious things, but no suspicious doll. Hey, buddy, what's up? Talk to me, mortal.
Hiya.
Hi. He's cute. I like him. Oh, hello, you're tall. Oh. It's a ball pit. Oh. You okay there, buddy? Hey. That's it? Hey, alright. No need to be rude. That's a very geometric umbrella you have, very geometric person. I can't talk to you. Come back with some more coins. Jinkies. Oh, I think this man is dead. Oh, no, he's just asleep. I recognize this one. This is a default, or very similar to a default asset. This stuff is great. Glad you like it. Are you a person? No, you're a sign. You're a person, though. Welcome to Hellburger. We only have rotting flesh, completely inedible. Oh, good to know. But I wanted to read Hellzine. Oh well. You okay there, bud? Sir, you look kind of like a... I don't know. Na pelita o iha haluja. Rita vitua tapatu? Alright, I don't speak Finnish. Okay. Well. And one more time. So he's the dead guy. I don't think there's anybody over here that I missed. Retrace. The tower on the borderland. Oh, they all sound like interesting. Or at least interesting adjacent games. I really wish this was controller set up, but... Let me just hit every other button and see if anything else does anything. Nope. Okay. Here's the hearse. Oh, hello. What are you? I don't remember seeing you before. This is all very exciting. Look at all these spooky games. I hope my mom is proud of me. Nice. The lunar effect. Ooh. Like the tides. The tides are a lunar effect. I guess technically so is lycanthropy. What did you want again? Oh yeah, this place fucking rules, right, okay. You didn't want anything. That guy couldn't find a chair. Well, let's try spinning the wheel again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, phew. Did I die? Or is it going to land on free compliment again? I'm guessing, since I've hit it 3 times in a row, that it's always going to land on free compliment. Oh, I was wrong. I'm dying. Oh god, what have you done? Oh, he died. Sorry, buddy. I didn't think you'd die. I kind of thought I would be the one to be torn from this mortal coil. Do you come back if I do it again? Well, who's going to give me my free compliment now? Hey, I want my free compliment. Man. I don't know. Sorry, bud. Well, there's lots of stuff that's on Steam, I see. Yes. Okay. Well, don't see anything else to do. People have asked me for things, but I don't think I talked to you before. Oh wow, that cat is dead? I was going to kill him with this. I guess you can have it now. I don't know what that is, but it kind of looks edible. So I'll see if that guy who's hungry wants it, I guess. Bonk. Okay, I can't run under that thing. Oop. Okay, fine, I'll go this way. Jinkies. Right, so who was hungry? It was some rando. No, it wasn't him. He was the high mortal guy. That was Hay. Is it you? You can't talk to me, you want coins. Okay. You're the hungry one. No, that stuff is great. And this guy are sick. Is it? No, he's the Finnish guy. Oh, maybe the hungry guy was in the other room. Behold him. He's been beheld. He's being held? He needs a cassette tape player. So where's the hungry guy? Ah! A swarm of bees! Yo. Okay. Hey. An unquenchable hunger, but not for food. Okay. Play the open alpha now. You can't quench hunger, come to think of it. You quench a thirst. You satiate a hunger. But I guess you didn't want to say it was an insatiable hunger. Okay, is the hungry guy up here then? Oh, you look new, Alice in Wonderland. I don't know how I got here. Typical. Yeah. I don't remember running into you before. Or maybe I just ignored you. Okay. Is the hungry guy over here? Where? There you are. Oh, thank God, it's food. Here, take this weirdo fish. I couldn't find a way to eat it. Alright, now I give this to the sushi guy. Exotic. Let me take that fish off your hands. Here, you look hungry. What is that? Bowl of rice? No? Okay. Who wants a bowl of rice? Demo disc. Okay. He's dead. Alright, let's work strategically. Start here. You. Hey. Nope. Okay. You. This stuff is great. You want coins, right? Yeah. Okay. You only have rotting flesh. Completely inedible. Okay. You speak Finnish or something. Okay. And you appear to be gesturing dramatically at I make saints. Okay.
I'm fine.
Oh, there's another door over here I didn't notice. Okay, so I'll need to get a key. You say hi, colon bracket. You're the behold me guy. You're on a case, but maybe you would like... No, you want a suspicious doll. Okay. You say behold me. Do you say anything else with my... No, okay. Oops. Alright, so everyone in that room is clear right now. I've talked to you, so let's see if the bees want it. Yo, nope, okay. I keep hitting the caps lock instead of shift when I want to sprint. You need eyes, okay. And I'll get the eye from the other guy who said he would give his left eye. But to do that, I have to find the demo disc. Alright, so you wanted some ramen. Give me some junk. Give me a power tool. So the power tool, I will go and report to the front desk. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this now. Getting the hang of it now. A power drill. I won't tattle on you for sneaking this in. I didn't. Honestly, this entire event is barely legal. It's also horribly mismanaged. I only bought one chair for the whole thing. Here, why don't you take it? Okay, so now I'll give the chair to the guy who's sitting up there. This one's easy at least. Here, have a chair. A radio. Great, and I'll give the radio to the lady who can't sleep. Alright, we're cooking now. I wonder if I'm going to bring that guy back from the dead. Here, take this radio, Lara Croft. That floating girl gave me a sword. Let's trade. Alright. A sword. Cool. Why... What will I do with the sword? You've already got a weapon, but... Okay. ABs, do you want the sword? No. Who else would want a sword? Or maybe something long. You wanted a suspicious doll, right?
I'm here at 5-3.
You are a weird Finnish man. So you did not want a sword. You want coins. You're asleep. Nope, you only have completely inedible flesh. You think it's great. Oh. Talk to this guy, and then I have to go and get my aforementioned laundry. Hey, alright. I will be right back. And we're back. Got myself my laundry. I also got myself a nice piece of red licorice. The real licorice stuff, not the Twizzler type stuff. Now, where were we? Get back in the game. Alright, I've got a sword. I gotta figure out who wants the sword. Right, so it's nobody this way. I cannot use the sword to unlock that. Nope, okay. And this guy seems like he might want a sword. He's kind of wizardy. Behold him. No, okay, he doesn't want a sword. He wants a suspicious doll. Alright, so nobody in this room. He wants a demo disc. They just say, yo. He hungers for eyes. Oh, I thought I saw somebody here, but I guess I didn't. So he's hungering for eyes. She doesn't know how she got here. He wanted the bowl of ramen. This guy is dead. So maybe he wants... Nope, okay, dead guy does not want a sword. Okay.
Ma'am, excuse me. Who did you kill?
Oh, hello? I didn't kill anybody.
Everyone.
Oh, everyone. Okay. Anybody here? Anybody here? No, okay. He might want a sword. In this engine, I have no purpose. True. Respite. Respite. Signalis. Okay, so I guess at least some of these are real games. This is all very exciting. Look at all these spooky games. I hope my mom is proud of me. A Place Forbidden. Right. Oh, probably the guy who has the one sword. He said, yeah, is that a sword? This is very dangerous. I'll give you this for it. The demo disc. Perfect, yes, because that guy was like, I don't think one sword is enough. Alright, I remember now. So the demo disc guy is over here. He'll give me the eye. I'll give the eye to the guy who wants eyes. It's like the spooky red paperclip. Whoops. Oh, the demo disc. Here, take my eye. Thanks, buddy. And then the guy who wants the eyes is over here. Isn't he? Oh, he's not over here. He's in the other room. I miscalculated. My mistake. He is here. There we go. He gave me a creepy doll, which is for the lady who's on the case. I wonder how many of these people are, I wonder if all of these assets are, well, you know what, I'm betting these assets are from the games that they're talking about in the game. There you go, the doll I have as a criminal. Okay, it's a coin. You thought it was evidence, but it was a coin, so now I give the coin. The spiky looking guy. I'm pulling. Ah, well, that's not for me to talk a bit. I found this key card on the floor. Here, knock yourself out. The key card. Okay, well, there's two possible places the key card could be used. Open a door or give to the guy who kind of looks like a Doom guy. Okay, open the door. Huh. The rapid disassembly switch. Eek! Sorry guys. Whoops. Eek 3 2020 Virtual Show Floor. Developed by Seatro, Bryce Blucher, and Lovely Hellplace. UI, Jazz Mickle. Additional art, Germ Food. Most interactive, Neuroview. Music Skyride, created by Nikki Cookie. Oh yeah, so they were characters. Elisa, that's who that was. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the Alice in Wonderland looking girl. Dread Delusion. Okay, so a lot of these games were actual games. Cool. Killer Bees. I bet you the Killer Bees are from Killer Bees. Murder House, that's the guy that I accused of being a default asset. He wasn't. He was from that game. Just took me a while. Okay, so a lot of these games were real. Cool, that was cool, and I wish I had caught on to that earlier on. Alright, and then it force quits. Okay, well, that was fun. Give me a second here. Now we're going to play another game. Run the program. Now let's see if this one will pick up as a game capture. There we go. We're going to play a little game called Friendly Premonition. Now, doesn't that sound nice? It's Greenvale. And there you can see it kind of looks like Willy, the doggo. What have we got? It doesn't tell me what all the different places are. Okay. The hotel. Sure, let's talk to Polly. Hi, Polly. Oh, it's so good to see a fresh face. Yes, this is my hotel. I run it all by myself these days since my husband passed on. You could say it's become my hobby. I know that might sound a little silly, but I'm a lot stronger than I look. But I'd hate to spend my time sitting around doing nothing. Staying active keeps you young. We don't have as many visitors as we used to, but I still want to give people who come here the best possible experience. What's that? Oh, I suppose I do struggle to hear people sometimes. It's only every now and then, so I don't consider it much of a problem. With some of the odd things that people say, I think they'd prefer it if I couldn't hear them. Why, just the other day, that nice Mr. Morgan was talking about hot cups of coffee. I've never heard of such a thing. Cups of toffee. Do you know anything about it? Perhaps it's become popular recently? Bye, Polly. Hi there, friend. You mean Willy? Yes, boy, I'm talking about you. He may not show it, but he sure does get excited when people pay him some attention. You just love people, don't you, Willy? He's a good dog, you can tell. Not that he doesn't have his mischievous side, too, hey? Isn't this plant a beaut? And unique, too. Why, I bet you've never seen anything like her. Do you have much of a green thumb yourself? It's very easy when you know how. Of course, these saplings in particular will only start growing if you use my special technique. Don't ask me what that is. A salesman has to have some secrets, you know. That's just smart business. Have you met Polly? She's a real installation here in town, an old sweetheart as well. Why, I don't know what I'd do if she wasn't here to greet this weary traveler at short notice. This hotel is almost like a second home to me. That's implying I have much of a first home, of course. I'm a man of the road. There's something I admire about people fixed to one place the way Polly is. Makes it seem like they've got it all figured out. Yes, did you want something? I don't know who you are. Oh, you're, Diane. I own the Muses Gallery across town. I'm also the manager and the curator. I'm the only member of staff. People might think it's difficult to run a whole art gallery by myself, but I have plenty of time to do it. We don't have that many visitors, perhaps one a day at most. If you'd like to stop by sometime, I can show you some of my favorite pieces. That sounds lovely. If you've come here to talk about dating, I'm afraid you're going to be disappointed. I don't lower myself to gossip. The fact that so many people waste their time talking about me only shows how boring their lives are. I have more important things to do than care what people think of my choices. Becky, my little sister. There's a significant age difference between us, as I'm sure you can tell. It's been difficult to feel like we're sisters in the usual sense. Our relationship has always been complicated. I moved out of our parents' home when Becky was still a child. That's certainly affected our bond. People often don't realize we're related unless they already know. I don't think we even look especially alike. Alright, well, thanks, Stan. Can I take a look on any of this? No. Item. I got black coffee. Card. I do not have any cards. Okay. Oh, it's raining. Uh-oh. Let's go to the Galaxy of Terror. All right. What's up, Jack? See my gas station, huh? You don't look like you can afford a car. I don't do charity. You come by, you better have money. Cash money. I'm only interested when I can hold the bills in my hand. My wife's pretty fucking hot, don't you agree? You know what? You better not agree. Don't want any more dumb assholes drooling over her like they got nothing better to do. Her name's Gina. She's alright. She doesn't nag me or anything, so it's alright having her around. Alright, well, you're a lovely Jack. Hey there. Jack seems like a bad guy at first, but you don't know him. Yeah, he's still kind of a bad guy after you get to know him, but at least he's funny. He's not as dumb as he looks either, which is rare. Most people are dumber. Believe me, you can tell everything you need to know about someone from their looks. Take me, for example. I put everything out there. I bet you feel like you know all you need to know about me, don't you? Kinda. Have you been by the car wash? No, you'd remember me if you had. I'm pretty hard to forget, hee hee. Actually, do you even own a car? You kind of look like you don't. No offense, I just mean your clothes are cheap looking for an out-of-towner. Did you walk here? Yeah, I'm just teasing. You've got to let me have my fun, sweetie. Alright, well, you're almost as nice as... Hi, Becky. Oh, you're alive. Why do you ask me about that? Seriously, I have nothing to say. Why would I want to talk about it at all? Who even are you? What? I'm not afraid. I'm just... Look, you'd be on edge after what happened, too. There's nothing weird about it. My best friend died. She was murdered by someone awful. Anyone would be upset. You can't make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Okay. Hi, Carol. You've met Thomas? He's my brother. Yeah, so what? Whatever you think, you don't know him. Nobody knows Thomas. There's a lot about him that people would never even imagine. He's a good person, but not a pushover like everyone thinks. Just so you know, you've probably got him all wrong. Yeah, there was a murder, so what? Why the fuck are you coming to me about that? You think just because I knew Anna, I have some kind of opinion about her death? It happened, it's done. Get over it. Whatever you're trying to do here, leave me out of it. Alright. This is the Galaxy of Terror. I'm the owner, Carol. Tonight, this place is a bar/nightclub with live music. That's also me. I sing there every night, and there's a piano player who comes in. Once in a blue moon, we get an actual band to show up to accompany me, but don't expect that while you're here. Speaking of, why are you here? Hey, George. We're busy here. Isn't this a surprise? It's FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Just call him York. We gotta ask him about movies. Zach, it seems we found another movie fan on our journey into the backwaters of this fine country. Now, I've got a question for you, and your answer is very important. It will determine what kind of person you are. Ready? Okay, here it is. CGI or practical special effects? I see. Good practical effects stand the test of time, never getting dated. For me, it's practical every time. The truth is, bad CGI can ruin the atmosphere of any movie. Maybe in the future it'll be cheaper to use computer effects. By the year 2020, who knows what sort of low-budget blockbusters we'll see. Something like a good hot cup of coffee any time of day. A fresh cup in the morning to rev your motor, a pick-me-up at lunchtime to get you through the workday. I'm gonna eat my licorice. Even a cup before bed to help you keep you warm. Coffee is the perfect beverage. Nothing beats it. You'll have to ask someone else about the murder. I obviously can't tell you anything. Still, you're welcome to do your own investigation. I might even encourage it. Don't worry, that's not an arrestable offense. Unofficial detectives sometimes have a better chance of finding things out. Not everyone trusts law enforcement. Don't forget to share anything out you find out with me. I suppose everyone in town's heard about me by now. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. Everybody does. I'm here with the FBI investigating a murder case. It should be, just call me York. That's what everybody calls me. Something I obviously can't talk about. We have standards at the Bureau. Don't want to seem unfriendly, so I'm telling you this in advance. You look a little lost. Hi, Emily. Did you say something about movies? I love movies. I watch all kinds. I have copies of some of my favorites at home so I can watch them whenever I want. I can't imagine what it was like when you couldn't get copies of movies you loved. I suppose you had to hope you were lucky enough for them to show up on TV. Thomas is the one who cooks for the department. He makes lunch every day. It's actually really nice of him, seeing it's not officially part of his job. Me, oh, no, I'm not much of a cook. Sure, I make food sometimes, and I bring my own snacks, but let's just say you don't want me to make you anything to eat. I wasn't born in Greenvale, but I've lived here for 10 years. I know the town pretty well. I'm sure there's plenty about the history I don't really know. The older people around here can be secretive about it. I'm not really sure why. I suppose that's how people are when they get older. They don't like to think young people are taking over from them, so they want to hold on to something. Sorry, we can't talk about the case while it's still ongoing. I'm not sure what information is important. This is my first murder case, and I don't want to mess it up. You could try talking to the sheriff or Agent York, but unless you have a tip, I don't think they'll have much to say to you. Alright. We're busy here. Oops. Let's get one thing straight. This is my town. I don't take kindly to people coming up to me with a mouthful of questions. Sadly for you, you don't have the FBI backing you up, unlike some of my problems. I don't want you sticking your nose in where it's not wanted. Got that? Have you met Deputy Wyatt? Why are you asking about her? I hope you don't have anything in mind. Emily's not just a beautiful woman, she's also a trained member of this sheriff's department. She's second only to me. Don't you forget that. I wouldn't risk anything by trying to cause her trouble if I were you. Alright, alright. Hi, Thomas. Oh, do you need assistance? If you smell something, it's probably the oven. I have some cinnamon buns baking for later. It's not exactly part of my job, but I usually end up making lunch for everyone. It's become one of my unofficial duties. Baking is my favorite. I know it's faster and more practical to make everyone sandwiches. Still, I like putting in the extra effort to make people happy. It makes me feel good to see people enjoy what I made. Carol, do you know my sister? You don't really look like one of her friends. No offense. Not that that's offensive. It's actually probably the opposite. Anyway, yes, Carol's my sister. She's younger than me by 8 years, but we're still very close. People say we're not alike at all, but we have a lot of the same interests. She just happens to be more forthright. Alright, I won't ask you about the murder, Thomas. Don't worry. Who are you? Oh no, oh, it's Sigourney. My pot! My pot! Oh, why are you laughing? Do you think there's something funny about my pot? I have to carry my pot with me to keep it safe. I cannot live with my pot. I think she meant without. You'd better get out of here. I have to keep my pot safe from people like you. I know what people call me behind my back. Call me that old woman, roaming Sigourney. They think I wander around, that I don't know what's going on. Well, Is this the hospital? Oh, I need to get home. My pot will get cold. Alright, bye, Sigourney. Hey, Usha. Hello, how can I help? You're standing in Greenvale General Hospital. I'm a doctor here. From the way people talk, you'd think I was the only doctor here. I guess I do see the most patients, and the rest of the staff do take their cues from me. You wouldn't think I had only been working here a few years, would you? Chess is the greatest game ever invented. It's an ancient game played for thousands of years. It takes a great deal of strategic ability and practice to become a master. Even I'm not a grandmaster yet, and I've played chess for most of my life. I try to find time to play every day, otherwise how would I ever improve? How you doing, Fiona? Hi, what do you eat? You like my freckles? I know I have kind of a lot. Hey, it's alright, I actually really like them. I'm not sensitive or anything. I mean, a lot of people actually call me Freckles or Freckly Fiona or something like that. I guess it's my most noticeable feature. Everyone has something. Did you see my book? I know, it's kind of trashy, but I like crime novels. They're so easy to read. It's like junk food. This one's actually pretty good, though. It's got more mystery than most of them. The characters are really fleshed out. I think the more developed characters feel, the more you care about what happens to them. They're real. So with something like a crime story, it's pretty important to make sure everyone feels like a person, wouldn't you say? I hope you're not here for anything too serious, no? Oh, if you're just visiting, then that's alright. That's better, actually. No one exactly likes having to go to the hospital. I mean, do you? So this is Greenvale Hospital. It's the only hospital in town, but I mean, it's a big place. There wouldn't be any point in having another one. Feel free to look around if you want. It's a public building, and anything off limits is behind a keycard locked door anyway. Or you could just stay here and talk to me. You're totally not bothering me, I promise. I shouldn't have decided to eat my licorice while I was playing what is basically a visual novel. Yeah, what is it? You're here at the NG Diner. I assume you want something to eat. My wife normally handles the orders. All I do is cook. I'm not one of those chatty chefs. If you don't want to eat, this is no place for you to be. You think I want to talk about that? You think I'm going to talk about that here at my business? Please. What are you anyway, some kind of journalist? I don't recognize you, so you're from out of town. You're snooping around asking questions to sell to some magazine, right? Get the fuck out of here. Alright. My husband, Nick, is the chef here at the A&G Diner. He's always been a talented cook. He says cooking is a kind of art. Everything he makes is so delicious, sometimes I don't want to hand it over to the customers. Hey, I'm only trying to be funny, I'm sorry. All I meant to say was that Nick is a brilliant chef. Are you here to eat? Oh, the A&G Diner is probably the best place to eat in Greenvale. My husband and I try our best to give everyone who comes by the best experience possible. We want our customers to enjoy themselves. After all, a lot of people who come here live nearby. Still, I do hope that anyone passing through who eats with us takes a positive memory away with them. I like to think this diner might be one of the things they remember about Greenvale when they're gone. Hello, Michael. Yes. The food served here at the A&G Diner cannot be beaten by anything finer. A certain special will scratch any itch. This is known as the Sinner's Sandwich. So says Mr. Stewart. Perhaps you would like to try this dish. If so, it is easy to have your wish. You can place your order and try this meal, then you will know my praise is real. As Mr. Stewart says, the killer who the police are searching for is a figure who has happened before. Our town has its own personal folk tale about a villain in red who preys on the frail. The Raincoat Killer is a story known to the older generation and must be treated with no small level of veneration. The past must be respected, lest we fail to learn how easily one of our own can turn. Ah, yes, my role is to work as Mr. Stewart's voice, to carefully enact his every choice. I stand by his side day and night, making sure he is always all right. If you need anything, you can go through me. Mr. Stewart will not speak, as you can see. I take my role as seriously as possible. If I didn't, there would be trouble. Ooh, that was kind of an awkward rhyme there, Michael. That's the sheriff. Oh, hello? I don't know where I am or what I'm doing, so I'll back out of that for now. Go to the Alberio graveyard. Oh, sorry, Anna. I forgot that you were a ghost. Who are you? Wesley? Oh, you're that guy. Are you at the graveyard? I run a gun shop called Panda Bear down the road from here. I'm usually there evenings through the night. Something about selling guns during the daylight seems off to me. It's not right somehow. Stop by if you need anything. I sell all types of guns. BB guns, ammo, and a few other weapons. Hunting knives, things like that. Makes sense to stock them around here. Like I say, come by and see the stock if you're interested. Whoops. I've been running the... Oh, there's multiple things. Okay. I've been running the shop for as long as I can remember. There aren't any other gun stores in town. Anyone who comes through here and needs a gun, they'll get it from me. Most people just want something for hunting deer, or protecting their spot of land, of course. I also carry supplies for the sheriff's department. Thankfully, they're my best customers. The sheriff especially likes to keep his aim sharp. I do happen to enjoy collecting trading cards. I'm interested in various different kinds. I actually have quite a few folders of them back at my store for different games, as well as baseball cards and all other kinds of collectibles. Some of them are harder to find than others. Older series can go out of print completely, and then tracking down the cards becomes a real challenge. Honestly, though, I like that element of challenge. It makes collecting cards seem more worthwhile. Great. The town, Greenvale, it is old now. Used to be Lumbertown. Used to be busier. People would come here, try to make their fortune. Lumber was like gold. The town grew much bigger. More people here back then. The mill used to be so busy. Workers going in and out all day. It was different then. All quiet now. Thanks, Brian. Hello, this is the Alberio graveyard. I am the gravekeeper. I've worked here a long time. Many years now. I'm always here. If you like, you can find me always here. Keeping a close eye on everyone here. What do you expect me to tell you? Can you even understand what I'm saying? Don't go looking for him. Promise you won't. He's barely even human anymore. It's too dangerous. It's not like anyone can do anything to stop him now. There's no way. It's too late, not just for me, for everyone. I could be trying to read it backwards, but I don't feel like it. No, that was already there. Alright, that's that. Alright, this is the guy I was looking for. Hey, bruh, how's it going? Hell yeah, bruh, nothing beats the sweet riffs of a good guitar solo. You like guitar, man? I love it. It's practically my life outside of this store and my wife and my kids. Did you see the posters I got up around the store? Air guitar, man, the greatest instrument known to man. Everyone can play. You want to hear some cool stories, bruh? I know everything gory that's happened in this town for the past 30 years or so. I got all the stories locked up in here, man, in my brain. Let me tell you, there's a lot of stories. Some real eerie stuff's happening in this town. A whole lot of stuff. Yeah, like what? If you're really interested in urban legends and folk stories and stuff, I got some maps I sell for the tourists. They show the most haunted locations in town. They're legit, bro. I'd never lie about something this serious. I'll even give you a discount if you can tell me a campfire story I've never heard before. Won't be easy though, man. I know them all. A lot of people think that the Raincoat Killer story is the only local legend that we've got in Greenvale. They're so wrong. There's tons of stories about stuff that happened here in the old days. It's like people couldn't help but go around killing each other in the past. I tell you, man, it's like this town is cursed. Some people have died here in really bad ways, and other people chose to do it to them. Makes you feel glad for being alive, brah. It really does. Are you interested in creepy shit, man? How creepy are you willing to go? You want to know something really messed up? So there was the girl who died recently, Anna. It's super sad what happened to her going out like that. Anyway, since then I heard her mom has been acting like she's still around. She's like having conversations with her still. It kind of makes you believe in ghosts, right, dude? I know I do. Welcome, bro, to the milk barn. This baby's my pride and joy, after my two little wrigglers anyway, and my guitar. Oh man, I guess you could say I have plenty of pride and joys. All I meant was this is my store and I love working here. It's always radical getting a brand new customer. Talk to me about ghosts. I've always kind of known we're not alone in the universe, bruh. If you pay attention, you can feel the psychic energy of people who are supposed to be gone. It's still around. That's how places get so haunted. I know ghosts are real even if I haven't seen one myself. People doubt it, but they're just skeptics, man. There's all kinds of stuff out there that science dudes can't explain. Sometimes I do air guitar shows in the old theater, bruh. They're radical. It'll totally blow your mind if you check it out. I probably won't be doing a show for a while, though. Oh, that sucks, man. Now you won't get to see me play. Oh, wait, I can just play for you now, man. Stand back and check it out. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, what do you think, bro? You dig it, right? I knew you'd get it. People say the woods around Greenville are killer haunted by ghosts. They say the graveyard is meant to be a total hotspot for dead people, man. I've gone there at night trying to spot a ghost for myself, but it ain't easy, man. They're like shy or something. They never come out when I'm around. Plus, that gravekeeper dude is on to me. He always hangs around when I'm there. It's a real bummer. My kids talk about ghosts sometimes. Lily's not happy about it. She thinks it's not good for them to be into all that spooky stuff when they're such little squirts still. I told them not to mention that stuff to her because it makes her mad. I don't know if they've seen any real ghosts. You can never tell with kids what's just their imaginations running wild. If Anna really did come back as a ghost, do you think she'll disappear when they catch the dude who killed her? I gotta wonder. It's a shame ghosts can't help out the police when someone gets killed. I bet they see all kinds of things we don't, right, bro? Yeah, probably. When I die, I definitely want to come back as a ghost. I've already decided, bro, for sure. I want to check in on my family and see how they're doing without me. I want to make sure they're all okay and not too bummed out. It's a good idea, right? I know I'm going to do it for sure. Okay, there's a lot more depth to this than I was expecting. Alright, well, let's talk to your wife. Hi, Lily. My husband Keith is a little bit younger than I am. I don't think either of us really notices much anymore. Now that he's in his 30s, it's like the age gap has completely disappeared. When he was still in his 20s, he could often be immature, but I loved him anyway. Even if I had to give him some gentle nudges during the day. Keith sometimes makes little mistakes. He forgets things. Sometimes he leaves a mess behind him in the storeroom where he starts a job and gets distracted. I found our big freezer unplugged once because Keith was cleaning behind it and forgot. I think things like that happen in everyone's marriage, don't you? I try not to let it bother me. There's a solution to every problem, no matter who caused it. Alright, let's talk to Isaac and Isaiah. Oops. Let's talk to Isaac and Isaiah. What's that word? Are you talking about Anna? We found Anna in the forest. Grandpa wanted us to stay away from her, but we saw everything. We know the secret that everyone's whispering about. It's about Anna. Do you know what it is? Anna became a goddess of the forest. That's why she was on the tree. When she went up the tree, she became a goddess. All the animals saw her, and they knew. They were all around her because she's their new goddess. They have to love her. Anna can't be at school or work anymore since she became a goddess. That's why her mommy's sad about it. She has to go and live in the forest now and look after all the animals. Becky's sad too. She's Anna's best friend. We're not sad. We're happy because we know the truth. Anna turned into a beautiful goddess. She's in the forest right now. You should go and see her too. Who's Jim? Oh, your grandpa. Our grandpa takes care of us when mommy and daddy are at work. They get really busy. They work all day long, but grandpa's old, so he only does work when he wants to. That means we get to have fun with him every day. He always wants to see us. What do we got? Swery 65, Milk Barn, hospital, the hotel. I never went to Swery 65 in the game. Who are you? Oops. Oh, you're the mom. I don't want to talk right now. You're not with the sheriff. What are you asking for? What do you want from me? Anna, no, there wasn't a murder. Anna's still here. We're planning her graduation trip. We're celebrating. Anna's such a good girl. You didn't know her. You don't know her. Get away from her. My drinking? It's none of your business what I do. I don't even know you. Get away from me. I can drink if I want. You don't understand. You don't know what it's like to lose someone. Get away. I need another drink. Alright, well, it's been real talking to you. Eh? It's the General. Do you take this Raincoat Killer murder seriously? Let me tell you a secret. The killer isn't just a story. It's real. People here treat it like an old folk legend, the idiots. It's like they don't remember anything about it. They need to step outside their asses and pay attention for once. The Raincoat Killer is real, alright, but that dead girl's nothing to do with it. Raincoat Killer's story is from a long time ago. People have got that right, at least. Didn't come back to kill that girl, I'm sure of it. No, someone must be using the story as inspiration. What kind of fool would dig that up and cause this kind of trouble? No respect for the past. Makes me sick. Yeah, you want to know what happened, don't you? Well, it doesn't matter. All that is in the past, and the past belongs to the people who lived it, soldier. I can tell from your cute little freckled face that you're not old enough to remember graduating high school, let alone him. Yeah, you think I've got your age wrong? That's not what matters. More proof you don't deserve to hear what I have to say. Some people in Greenvale still remember the truth. Not that any of them will talk to you. We don't go spreading the past around. We've learned better than that. People don't want to hear it. This is one of those things that belongs to the people who were there, and no one else. People like me, and that old bastard and Sigourney, who know how to keep our mouths shut. Sigourney? I've known Sigourney most of my life. That's a long time, as you can probably guess. I remember how she was when we were both young. You want to know what I thought back then? She was a fox. She was a red-hot woman. Sigourney was a real looker back then. She won a beauty contest. You should have seen the look on the girl who came second's face. She was so angry, but there was no contest. Sight of Sigourney on stage in her heels got me through the war, you know what I mean, soldier? Sigourney was a sophisticated woman, probably thought I was a stupid kid when we were young together. She's probably the only person left who could embarrass me if you could get anything out of her. She never spoke to me much, but in Greenvale you can't exactly avoid people. Even now, I see her around often enough. She's got so old, I suppose that means the same things happen to me. Most of the time, Sigourney won't tell you anything that makes any sense. Her mind started to rust through. That's what being old does to you. Whatever she knows about the past, it's locked away. Fuck knows who's got the key. She sure doesn't. It makes you feel something to see someone you grew up with turn into a frail old woman. Makes me think a lot about where I am in life. Not that I have too much time left to worry about it. Alright. I don't care to talk to you guys right now. Because I can go back to the sheriff's office and talk to York some more. Isn't this a surprise? Oops. So many people make glaring errors when it comes to movies. They can't understand what successfully makes a movie feel realistic. Movies are born to live out their lives on the big screen, so what's realistic in reality doesn't translate well to a movie. You need big realism for the big screen. Hyper-realism. That's why characters need to overreact and plots need to be so dramatic. No one could believe in a movie that features something they could see unfolding outside their window. I can accept people disagreeing with me about movies, but this is an unshakable truth. Modern movies have given us a lot of gifts, but you, one of my favorites? The action star. That's right, there are far too many to name, but you know the ultimate action star, don't you, Zach? It's Arnold S. Our good friend Arnold S. Couldn't be anyone else. I think George might be a fan of our favorite star as well, Zach. We should try striking up a conversation about it sometime. I've always been a big fan of movies, even back when you had to rent VHS tapes because buying them was too expensive. I think it wasn't until the late 80s we were able to own tapes for ourselves. I can't imagine going back to that now. though I always liked picking out different movies at the store, whenever we were allowed to go. Nothing like a movie store for a Friday night treat. I wonder what kids have instead of that now. As a teenager, there was one trend in movies I couldn't get enough of. That's right, B-movie horror. Oh, the effects were just perfect. Sure, some of those movies were too cheesy to take seriously, but not all of them. I loved the creature designs you got, and all that fake blood. Zach, didn't you used to hide when the blood started spewing? It's a good thing you don't feel that way now. It would be a problem during our investigations. Of course, the blood isn't nearly as appetizing as it used to be on screen, is it, Zach? Ah, yes, probably the greatest movie genre known to man. Horror. Nothing beats a good horror movie. Although there are some that are too scary for me to watch, even now. I'll just say this. Never let anyone try to tell you there's such a thing as a friendly ghost. Got it? One of my favorite horror subgenres has to be the classic creature feature. Those are movies featuring big papier-mâché aliens or plastic puppets designed to resemble demons. There are so many options for a good creature movie. I prefer the ones that don't hide the villain. That don't hide the villain away until the very end. Isn't the point of going to see a creature feature to actually see the creature? For it to be featured? I don't know. It makes me feel like a cranky old man, but it seems like such a waste. You might think my work for the FBI crosses over with my interest in horror movies, but the truth is quite different. Even with the most bizarre killers and the successful investigations, nothing is ever tied up as neatly as on the big screen. In real life, criminals make you more sad than excited, at least once you've heard their stories. Even the more cartoonish serial killers are nothing compared to their movie counterparts. The one thing I will admit reminds me of the movies are the crime scenes. Some of those look like they were made by an incredible set designer. One thing horror movies always get right is the soundtrack. Especially B-movies, they put tons of effort into the main theme. Even if the movie itself is bad, some of those themes could chill you through to the bone. They're incredible works of art. Some of them even remind me of our favorite genre of music. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, Zach? Punk. Good old punk rock. A natural fit for low-budget horror movies. We've got to be careful, Zach. Now I'm excited for a punk horror movie with a great soundtrack that doesn't even exist. I have a lifelong interest in punk music. Well, not exactly lifelong, I suppose. I doubt I was listening to punk when I was rocking in my crib. Still, I never got sick of it. Not since I first discovered punk music. It's been so long since I saw a real live music show, let alone a punk show. I have a feeling I wouldn't fit in there as well as I used to. When I discovered the genre as a teenager, I was so impressed that I felt I had to look the part. I immediately began collecting clothes that I thought would make me look like a real punk. When I went to venues back then, nobody would have guessed I'd end up as an FBI agent. Just goes to show you that you can't judge a book by its cover. I had a few different looks when I was still dedicating myself to the punk lifestyle. I remember spiking up my hair, and when I got tired of that, I shaved the sides of my head. I could never get it to look the way it did in the magazines, though. I had some huge heavy boots with yellow laces and a denim jacket covering those iron-on patches you used to get. I had a few pairs of ripped jeans that my grandmother hated. I think I still have some back home. It's probably a good thing my fashion sense has changed, Zach. Imagine dressing like a punk rocker for the office. I'm not sure what qualifies someone as a fashion trendsetter, but I certainly do my best. The boys at the FBI are always commenting on my suits. They tell me how bright and colorful they think they are. That it's not what you'd normally see around the FBI. I'm glad they see me as such a stylish person. It's a shame none of them have the confidence to follow my lead. I have a whole collection of different suits waiting for me back home. I pack a few at random whenever I have to travel for work. Sometimes I'll even pick up more while I'm on a case if I find somewhere that sells high-quality menswear off the rack. I have specific ties to match all of my suits. I would never swap them around. A suit and tie are a perfect pair. Soulmates. They should never be thrown around without a second thought. What kind of monster would do that? I've noticed that people sometimes stare when I'm wearing one of my more adventurous suits. I must stand out when so many men refuse to wear anything but the same dull shades of black and gray. I try not to be bothered by it. I'm aware that a fashionable person has a certain exciting effect on some people. I hope people who are drawn to me because of my fashion choices are able to find someone else with such a good sense of style. Clothes are a good indicator of personality. You only need to look at the sheriff's department to see that. George, with his hat and jacket, is a classic cowboy. Shows his approach to law enforcement. He's the Lone Ranger in this town. Thomas's uniform is spotless and completely by the book. He's neat, follows the rules, and perhaps a little high-strung. Emily wears her uniform with jeans, which are comfortable, and jewelry, a personal touch to the blandness of the outfit. She's not afraid to let her personality shine through, even at work. That shows she's a strong person who thinks for herself. My own sense of fashion reveals just as much about me as other people's do about them. I'm sure you know what I mean. A man who has as many statement pieces as I do certainly must have a lot of strong opinions. Wearing bright colors makes it clear I'm not afraid to be noticed. Suits and ties show I'm dedicated to my job. What does it mean if I can't stop myself from buying new clothes wherever I go? I suppose I want to take a piece of wherever I've been home with me. It seems fitting, don't you think? You must be starting to get to know me pretty well by now. Please don't ask me about Zach. That's a personal matter. Alright, let's talk about coffee then. Do you like coffee? Stop. I need you to remember this. It's very important. You must never add anything but milk to your coffee. Yes, a pinch of sugar is alright, but it's still a risky decision. Absolutely never add any heavy or flavored creams. You have to preserve the flavor of the coffee. Otherwise, you've wasted the entire cup. At that point, you might as well pour it on the floor. Remember, just milk. Nothing else. I wouldn't say I'm addicted to coffee. My relationship with coffee is completely healthy, even productive. Coffee helps me with all of my investigations. It tells me what to be careful of, what to do next. It's one of the most important tools I have as a special agent. If you listen closely to your coffee, it will tell you everything you need to know. You just have to speak its language. Coffee goes perfectly with almost any meal. I've never eaten something that coffee wouldn't improve. It's especially good with breakfast food, but never underestimate other combinations. Coffee is an excellent pairing for Halloween candy, Thanksgiving dinner, or even gas station hot dogs. It's the perfect complement to any food. You should take my advice. Order your favorite dish and pair it with a hot cup of coffee and a splash of milk. You'll see what I mean. I've eaten an interesting array of foods since I joined the FBI. I consider myself open-minded when it comes to trying new foods. I'm not sure I've ever eaten anything that exciting, but I'm ready and willing. I've always wanted to try roast cicadas. Or roast tarantula. They sound disgusting, but there must be some reason why people eat them, right, Zach? The FBI is generous with my food expenses, so I can order whatever I like when I'm on the case. I try to take advantage of the opportunity. There are a lot of great local foods I wouldn't have tried otherwise. Did you know there are regional variants of caviar? Amazing. Not all local food has to be expensive, however. I'll happily settle in at a small town diner and try the specials. I've heard Nick has one special that isn't on the menu. I always keep some food on me in case I need an energy boost in the middle of a crime scene. I can't imagine how bad it would be if I was unprepared. That's why I like lollipops so much. They're easy to carry and easy to eat. I usually have at least a dozen tucked inside my jacket pocket. My second choice is cookies. They're even more delicious, but much harder to store on your person. One thing I've enjoyed eating is fish. Not just any fish. Freshly caught river fish. Knowing I had to do battle with it myself makes it all the tastier. Eating a river fish is basically the same idea as sushi. You're only missing the rice. But some people I've told that story to don't agree. I wonder why that is, Zach. Almost anything tastes good to me. I think it's down to my open-minded palate, but perhaps it's because of the years of smoking affecting my sense of taste. Either way, something would have to be pretty bad for me to refuse to eat it. Smoking has become unfashionable, don't you agree? I'm not sure why. There was a time when everybody smoked. Every bar and restaurant was full of the smell of cigarette smoke. Nowadays, you get dirty looks for smoking on the street. It's a different world to the one we grew up in, isn't it, Zach? How about you? Have you ever smoked? Don't let Zach and I monopolize the conversation. I'm interested in your experience as well. My favorite brand of cigarettes is hard to find these days. The company who makes them must be in trouble. I hope they never go out of business. I'm not sure I could adjust to smoking anything else. I'm already invested in this brand. They even come in different varieties. I prefer the heavy kind myself, but then I am a heavy smoker. Smoking might not be the healthiest habit, but I can't imagine myself ever quitting. There's something comforting about reaching for a cigarette. It satisfies, like scratching an itch. I suppose they call that a compulsion, Zach. Sometimes I'll sit with an unlit cigarette in my mouth. I like the feel of smoking in that sense. Flicking a lighter gives my hands something to do when I need to think. In that way, cigarettes are also an investigative tool for me. They help me focus on the problem at hand. If you've been here long, you probably already know the victim's name. I'm afraid I can't tell you much more than that, even if I was allowed to. I mean, I'm new in town and still figuring everything out for myself. There are a lot of people to meet. It's a close-knit community, all right. To be honest, all this excessive friendliness starts to wear me down at points. How do you find it? I need a chance to address everyone in town about this murder. It's the fastest way to progress the investigation. Of course, that might put the killer on edge, but it's a risk I have to take. Moving forward can be dangerous, but there's nowhere else to go, not when you think about it. I'll make sure to talk to the whole town and begin compiling a list of suspects soon. I'm sorry to say I won't be sharing that list with anyone else, not until it's down to one name. There are so many possible motives for murder, especially one like this, one where the killer is so clearly motivated by something outside of what's normal. Probably something most people would never even imagine. It's got me worried. There's always a possibility in cases like this one that one murder might not be the end of it. I don't have to tell you that that possibility is less than ideal. I'm working on a profile of the suspect. That's the official reason I was sent out here to the Boondocks. The FBI is impressed with my work as a criminal profiler, and they give me pretty much free rein. I'm allowed to investigate all the cases other people can't solve. I have a certain advantage in the world of profiling. Let's leave it at that. Do you have an interest in criminal profiling? You might be better off talking to a recruitment officer than to me. My method is considered unusual, even in the world of unusual cases. I don't think you'd be able to replicate it. Of course, if it's just an academic interest, then I suppose I can share some of what I know with you. Most criminal cases are solved very easily or are never solved at all. The killer is either a jealous spouse or a random stranger. In either case, working out what happened doesn't take some kind of psychic. Profilers are best at catching serial offenders and disturbed killers, the sort of people society pretends don't exist. Any good profiler starts by learning how to read people. Take this office, for example. George is standing there with his chest puffed out, a scowl on his face. He doesn't want you to forget who's in charge. Thomas, his hapless underling, can't keep still in case the Emperor wants something. Emily, with no makeup, actually reading the case reports, is focusing all her brain power on the job itself. And you, the stranger who keeps talking to me, you must be pretty bored. Ultimately, criminal profiling is just another kind of logic puzzle. The more information you have, the easier it is. With the kinds of cases Zach and I handle, we're rarely playing on easy mode. Still, that's why gathering information is so important to solving a case, not just evidence. You need to make sure you have plenty of field knowledge as well. A good profiler is like a professional chess player. They're dedicated to their art, and they study hard to win the game. Chess? Chess can be a very exciting game with the right opponent. Unfortunately, my closest friend has never been very much good at it. I've been trying to teach him, but it'll be some time before he's a grandmaster. Still, no one's good at something from the start, are they? There's nothing wrong with taking some time to learn a new skill. A criminal investigation is a lot like a chess game. You have a king, the murderer, surrounded by many tools and shields designed to keep himself protected. The king is willing to sacrifice many pawns to escape his fate. Chess is a logic puzzle, like all the cases I've solved. You need to figure out how the opponent is going to move next to win. It helps if you can see into the future, metaphorically speaking. I like meeting people who enjoy chess during my investigations. It's a good opportunity to play. On top of that, people reveal a lot about themselves when they play. You can see whether they panic or keep a cool head. How forward-thinking and logical they are, whether they try to preserve all their pieces or let some go in order to win. I wish I could play chess with all my suspects. It would help me narrow things down much faster than standard investigation techniques. Alright, well that was fun, York. I'm going to save that because this is much more detailed than I was expecting it to be. Now I'm going to eat a piece of licorice. Chomp. Now just give me a moment here. Oops. So we're going to switch over for a second. I'm going to pull up another game because I don't think I have it in me to keep going with that for now. Alright, we're going to play a weird game. Give me a moment here. Resize that. Oh, nope, don't resize that. It's the right size. Yes, we will be playing Silent Hill Pizza Delivery. We've got our settings. Settings consist of volume. Okay, perfect. Pizza time.
Pizza time.
All right. All right. See, all of these barrels are involved in the Silent Hill conspiracy to prevent our customers from getting their pizza. Oh, I can. It looks like I can continue. Oops, I missed those. Continue to hit the barrels multiple times, perhaps. Yes. Okay. Good to know. Whoa! Whoop, I don't think I'm going to hit those. Uh-oh. Here we go. There we go. Smash them all down. Oh, whoa. 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 I died.
Pizza time.
I'm not sure why Peter Parker is our pizza delivery man. I feel like he would be working for a competitor. Take them all out. Oh, I missed one. Wide turn. Oh, missed one. Oh, I'm not gonna get all of those. There is no, like... Oh, it's a different map, too. Oh, whoa, careful. Take them all out. Oh, easy, easy, easy. Oh, okay. Ooh, I narrowly made that one. Ooh, I got a new high score. Oh, I wasn't paying enough attention. There we go. Darn it. I thought I was going to be able to break 1,000. Let's see if I can break 1,000 this time. Oop, I should have shot them forward. Oh, I'm definitely doing better on this one because they've got such giant barriers of barrels. Barreliers. Barrierals. You know what I'm saying. Take him out. Alright. Alright, I'm not gonna Gotta hit everything, because that's how you wind up in a ditch. Sharp turn. Give up on those. Alright. Alright, I've cracked 1,000 at least. Woo! Oh! Okay. Well, that was fun. Don't you agree? And when you hit quit game, nothing happens. Well done. Okay. Oh, that's not in my... That's not playable online. Why do I have that listed as playable online? It's not playable online. Whoops. Oh. Right. Now we're going to play this one. It's called Invitationum. This game is not yet optimized enough for mobile screens and low-performance devices. Well, thankfully I'm not playing it on either of those. Although it's very slowly loading, so maybe I am playing it on a low-performance device. Maybe I am the low-performance device. And loading 3 of 3. Apologies if you can hear me cracking every single joint in my body. You know, person's got to do what a person's got to do. Main menu. Invitationum. The night is dark, and the rain keeps hitting the windshield of your car. An inexplicable breakdown forces you to stop and to keep going on foot. This is when you spot a few hundred yards ahead the glow of a strange forgotten house in the middle of the woods. Invitationum is a short horror game. It's an old-school, two-dimensional point-and-click game created and designed independently and personally. Gameplay and a story that are pretty simple and are inspired by classic horror cinema and its stereotypes: a breakdown in the middle of nowhere, a storm, and a house with a supernatural atmosphere. A place that, behind its cozy aspect, reveals hints to a dark secret and terrifying revelations. Warning: some aspects of this game's contents may offend the sensibilities of young players and viewers. Some advice: this game is best played with headphones or earbuds and in low light. In detail, this game does not feature an inventory. Objects that are picked up during the game will be automatically used by clicking on the areas where they're required. Alright. Flashbang. Creation 10542. Creation 10542 presents a game by Julian Bartolini. Invitationum. October 1991. Somewhere in France. Zut alors. God, it's monoto. Damn it, please, not now. Okay, let's stay calm. The town isn't that far on foot. Where did I put my flashlight? Probably in the glove compartment. Oh, it's images. Okay. That's kind of neat. Okay, so I can't close it. There's an AC/DC album and can't make out what the other one is. Okay. Alright. Guess I'm gonna get out now. few minutes later. Those lights, is that a house? They might have a phone. Okay. Oh. There's no one there. It seems recent, so somebody else also ran into trouble, eh? Maybe they went towards the house. And if that's the case, inhabitants are going to be pretty surprised to see me. Alright, nothing else? Okay. I don't think it needed to take this many clicks to get there, but... Hello? Dear God, but who's screaming like that? I really like the graphics. They're almost too good for this sort of game, though. Fuck. I don't know what that was, but... doesn't seem to be of much use. This is weird. Well, I hope someone can help me. It appears to be a picture of a keyhole. I need help. I'm not leaving until I have at least talked to the owners of this house. Right, but... Oh, why am I facing the... okay. I'd better announce myself first. I can hear some noise in the open room on the right. A tape recorder? Is this a joke? Hello? That sound, it came from the lobby, right? There are enough weird sounds in this house already. I should leave this alone. Okay. The door! What about it? Oh! Where's the front door? It was right here, I swear. Okay, something's not right with this place. There might be another exit somewhere in the house. We got a key where a keyhole was. Doesn't seem to be of much use. Someone removed the photos from the frames. But why? I can see something massive prowling around the house. It's too dark outside to make out what it is. Can I not eject it? Okay. It's not working. It's stuck at 3 a.m. Doesn't even budge. I can't do anything. It's locked. I don't have the key to this door. Those patterns must mean something. Lady, plate, sword. Okay. Nothing to that side. Okay. Guess I'm going upstairs. Oh. Hey, buddy. Doesn't even budge. I can't do anything. Oh, hey, buddy. Yeah. Sorry, didn't mean to bother you. Pictures of the local area. Nothing weird. Well, what was that? Better not disturb the forces that haunt this place. Decent enough bathroom. Towel's completely dry. There's a key stuck in the drain. Can't reach it. I'm going to need a tool to get it out. There are moist, half-torn clothes in the bathtub. They seem to belong to a man and a woman. I probably look awful. But I'm not going to check. Because I don't have that capacity. Alright, so I need to find myself a tool somewhere. I used the key that I found from the lobby table. It's open now. Huh. It's locked. I don't have the key to this chest box. Strange, it seems attached to the floor. Some sort of jewelry box. When I shake it, I can hear something inside. Now open. Why don't you open? That was the password, wasn't it? Lady plate sword? We've got a plate. Oh, they're in different shapes too. Okay. Darn it. I wasn't paying enough attention. Circular lady, diamond plate, triangle sword. Circular lady, diamond plate, triangle sword. There we go. A key. So it's not this. Okay. This wardrobe is empty. Such a tragic look. The shadow that's prowling in front of the house. I can't stop thinking about that scream in the forest. Okay, so I can't get that key. Okay. Oops. That's not where I meant to go. Oh, okay. I used the key that I found in the jewelry box. It's open now. Oh! Turn on my flashlight. Another one of these things, just like in the lobby. This seems to be an incense burner. The smell is weird. It's making me dizzy. The light bulb must have burned out. Oh, okay. Disorienting. Let's go in the basement. Nothing could possibly go wrong in the basement. There are some pliers in this jar along with this thing. The lid is sealed. There's only one way to get the tool. Ah! Fuck you, piece of shit. Seems stuck. It's not going to let go. Huh. Interesting. He's giving me chills. Some sort of display stand for a sword, but the weapon is missing. Alright, so we got A, B, C, D, E, F, and they're in a weird place. Someone left prints on 3 of the alphabetical keys. 3 keys means there's only 6 possible combinations. By process of elimination, I should be able to find the right one. That's assuming you can only use each one once. I wonder if it was just automatically going to be the 6th one. Dearest member of the Host Society, this invitation is to be handed over once you arrive at the temple. Be punctual. Alright, so it's the same thing in all of them. Alright, 361542. Okay, so they're all 361542. Well, so, okay, this was a thing. Okay, so I can't get it. Okay. Hmm. This is a private diary. Some pages have been torn out. Okay, cool. Hmm. Oh! I guess I'll come in. Oh, it's just a bathroom. I'll take that. Chemical stripper. High acidity. Okay. There might be something under there. This house is making me paranoid. Alright, alright, alright. I might be able to use the chemical stripper. Let's pray it works. Lovely. Holy cow. I'm trying my best not to give this guy Mike Dawson in Darkseid 2 vibes, but some of the sentences he says. What kind of bullshit is this? The door is closed and locked. Alright. Oh, hello, buddy. Oh, fuck. Key doesn't fit anymore. Okay. Fuck, it's stuck. Come on, move. Oh, I just have to keep doing it. I'm trapped. He got me. Shit. What? Where is it? What happened? It was all an illusion. Oop. Wrong one. So old houses sometimes are like this, where the bathtub area is in one room and then the toilet is in the other room. It's kind of odd that they'd be across the hall from each other, but I guess it's not that odd. Alright, I got a key. That's one less problem. Oh! What the? Where did the room go? I know this painting. What happened to the room? I might be going mad. The backside of the wallpaper is covered in stains and mold. Still the same painting. This place is getting creepier by the minute. Am I even still in the house? Oh! I say. This seems to be from a private diary. It begins in the middle of a sentence, and I remember it quite well. Winter had already covered the whole area with its great snowy cloak. The wind was blowing through the top of the great pine trees. I was pacing up and down, bathed in the soft light of the fireplace. The warm color was contrasting with the sapphire tones of the drapes. The choice I made that night opened to me all the doors that had remained closed until then. That's all. It might have something to do with this colored door. Alright, so he was a snowy cloak, so that'd be white, green, yellowish, and then sapphire. White. Yeah. White, green, orange, sapphire. I did it. The door's unlocked. A television? The television is picking up the image of the corridor. Wait. Is this the one I went through? Oh! Hello. I think I'll keep that. It has to be the same quarter. Those things are waiting for me outside. Okay. Well. But you haven't really given me a choice to do anything other than go back through the door, so I guess that's what I'll do. Hello? Oh, I'm back in the room. I used the key that I found in the sink drain. It's open now. Alright, so there's the damn thing that's on the letter. Oh, hang on. Something has changed. Well, that's all I have to say. This creature roaming nearby, it knows I'm here. I guess I gotta go back down and get it. Three, 6, 1, 5, 4, 2. Oh. Hang on. Did I look at that? No, I can't. Okay. Six, 1, 5, 4, 2. We're so lucky that everything is only uses the digit once. Huh. Alright. Well, shit. Let's hope this is some sort of secret exit. It's an elevator. Down? Because it should take me to the ground floor. Oh, yeah, keep going. Oh, that's probably not good. What's this? It looks like some sort of altar. And I didn't bring the dang letter to show that I was okay. Damn it, the light. Huh. Good evening. You are right on time. Who's there? Who's talking? The hosts. Some eyes wide shut stuff. What? Where do you... Please, remain calm. We understand that it must have been a stressful evening for you. Do not be afraid, it will all soon be over. You're the ones responsible for all those twisted things. We merely are the voices that called upon the headhunter. Every 4 years, we gather to present 3 offerings to the Great Hunter. This is required for the hunter to grant our families safety and prosperity. Listen, I don't have anything to do with any of this. And yet here you stand, answering the invitation of our benefactor. For it is known that the offerings will present themselves to us, guided on the path by the dark children of the hunter. You must have met them. The creatures had to be quite creative to slow you down enough. Indeed, the first 2 required some preparation time. What do you mean, the first 2? My dearest members of the host society, the time has come. Free the altar. Uh-oh. The graphics are very good. I will say, the graphics are very impressive. Oh no! Well... this a little bit less so, but still. Well, I guess that's where my head's going, eh? Lady's head, plate, sword. And that's why the sword was missing. And soon my head will be missing. Well. Shit. So I guess the rule of thumb is if your car breaks down in the middle of a dark forest and you go towards a mysterious house and see another car that has broken down in the middle of the dark forest, maybe go back and just spend the night in your car. Maybe. Might be the way to go. Ooh, so I didn't investigate some things. That was pretty good, though. I enjoyed that. That was good. I'll have to check out more of their stuff in the future. Alright. Oops. That was a mistake. Hang on. There we go. Let's see if there's anything else to play. I think we'll call it. Let's see who we can raid tonight. Oh, lots of people playing in games and demos today. This person is playing some strange things on their PS3.
Yeah, because I can like move the camera.
Oops, where am I going? What am I doing? Ah, I got myself all turned around and I closed my raid. Let's raid Hespera. She's playing Baroque on the PS1. That looks like a cool game to me. Alright, folks, I will see you later. Probably not in the next couple days, but you never know. Thanks for dropping by, everybody who did. Have some fun. Bye.